Welcome to Sequim Real Estate Questions and Answers. I'm Chuck Marunde. The question I want to address today is one that's been coming up a lot because the inventory in the Sequim area is so low. The question is, if we see the ideal home in the MLS, what can we do to make an offer? Because by the time we make plans, get tickets, or drive to Sequim, the home is likely to be sold. A lot of buyers are watching that happen all the time. The perfect home shows up in the MLS, and then in a matter of days, before they can possibly get here and look at it, it's already pending. So we want to talk about whether or not it's a good idea to make an offer on a home sight unseen. Let me tell you how that works, or how it could work for you in the right scenario. If you find an ideal home and it's just absolutely perfect, the thing to do is to call somebody like me. I'm an exclusive buyer's agent in Sequim. I don't list homes. I only represent buyers. You call me and you say, okay, look, we found the perfect home. I go over and preview the home for you. In fact, I've been doing a lot of live FaceTime calls on my iPhone with my clients as I walk around through the home and on the property. And I answer all the questions. I tell them everything that I can possibly think of that is both negative and positive about the property and the house. I don't want any of my buyers to make a decision to buy a house and then later regret it. So in some ways, I almost try and talk my clients out of making an offer because I want them to know everything negative, not just about the house or the quality of construction or the property, but about the area, the neighborhood, the condition of things like septic systems in the area, the quality of water for wells in the area, the depth of water, and whether or not the well is going to produce enough water without a 1,000-gallon cistern. And I always talk with my clients about the area, the elevation, whether or not there's a lot of wind or rain or snow in that area, because if you get too far outside the Sequim Blue Hole, you're going to have more rain. And if you get up in elevation above 1,000 feet to the south side of Sequim, you're going to start having more rain. And in the winter, when we do have snow, you'll have snow that sticks longer. So there's a lot to think about. But if my clients and I examine a property thoroughly and they decide it is the ideal home, you can make an offer on the home even without having seen it personally, subject to the due diligence that you need to do in any event. For example, the home inspection. There's an addendum for the home inspection that allows you to, once you have mutual acceptance with the seller, to schedule a home inspection. And if the home inspection doesn't meet with your approval, and that is subjective approval, then you can terminate the transaction within the deadline, get your earnest money back, and move on. So in a number of cases, it is quite legitimate to make an offer on a house sight unseen, schedule the home inspection, let's say 14 days into the future when you can be here. Then you come and you observe the home inspection, and you can see then for yourself, and if there's anything wrong, you can still terminate the transaction and get your earnest money back. So that's a very legitimate approach to buying a house, even if you have to do so sight unseen. I've helped a number of clients do that, and not one has ever terminated the transaction. In fact, they all said in their own way, and several in exactly the same way, putting their hands on their chest as they walk into the house and saying, oh my, it is everything that I hoped it would be. Well, I hope this has been helpful. And if I can help you, give me a call. You know how to reach me. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.